It's being high maintenance so that I can be low maintenance later. I might try to cut my hair straight. I don't know yet. I don't really have a game plan. Good night, cheers, and my glow up will be complete tomorrow. Hey beauty, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing all things DIY beauty. I need to laminate my brows, add lash extensions, definitely add some press-on nails, and I do need to wash and blow out my hair, but I also want to do an at-home haircut because my hair is starting to feel long, which I love, but it's also like really heavy, and I think adding some layers and taking out the split ends will make my hair look a lot healthier. So I'm excited to do all that. You can see how I go from this to this at home, easy on a budget. But first, I do want to mention I have been getting a lot of questions about how I lost the weight, and I've answered this in a different video, but I did do a month of tirzepatide, which I did end up losing like maybe 12 pounds, but that was back in February and I have been off of it since then. My best answer to give you is just being consistent, honestly. I have mostly just been walking, especially on the days when I don't want to work out. Walking is just the easiest workout to do. It's low maintenance. I can do it in my room while also multitasking other things. Like today I need to watch a video before I upload it, so I'll probably do that simultaneously. Other days I edit my TikToks, or some days I just binge watch TV and a mile and a half goes quickly. Also, changing my mindset has really helped me stay motivated. In the back of my mind, I tell myself I want to be 70 years old, still being able to walk around and get around on my own and keep up with my kids, grandkids, or great grandkids. But that starts now. If I don't start walking now in my 30s, how do I expect myself to be able to get up and walk when I'm 70? You know what I mean? So I just try to keep that in the back of my mind, and most days that does motivate me. Yeah, so definitely find a workout that you can do easy on the fly when you're not motivated, because I'm telling you, today I am not motivated at all. It literally is 1 p.m. I'm still in my PJs. All 3 kids are home sick from school. They have strep, and easy just to lay around and be lazy because they're laying around and be lazy. But I also have stuff to do and I need to be walking daily. So that's just something that helps motivate me. Hopefully that motivates you too. I do also follow creators that motivate me, so hopefully I can be that for you. I do also want to mention the Metabolism gummy I've been taking consistently since like not this past July, but the July before. Actually, this is what helped me lose my first 10 pounds before I got on tirzepatide. So I really, really love these. And they are the Ollie Metabolism gummy rings. It says it supports metabolism and lean body mass. It has apple cider vinegar, vitamin B12, and chromium. And they taste just like an orange peach that you would get at like a gas station, you know, the little bags of the gummies. So this is like my little candy treat every day. And yeah, I do need to change though, because I am still in my PJs and I'm comfy. I've said this before, but it's honestly so true. Nothing gets me more motivated than a cute workout set. So let's go get changed and get our walk on. Okay, I am all ready to walk. I did also want to mention that I do like wearing this 12-pound weighted vest. I just got mine on Amazon. It does come with this little attachment that you can use if you're outdoor running, and it holds, you know, whatever you need it to, a key, your cell phone. But I walk here at home, so I don't typically need that. But I do like this 12-pound vest. It's actually really comfortable. I like how slim it is. And yeah, I am gonna go ahead and play this video and we will start walking. I'll probably go up to 2.9 to start out. And this treadmill is on a small little incline, which is why I love it. I did get it from Amazon for Christmas last year. I've used it so much. The bike I do like, but like I said, this is just my favorite way to work out when I'm just not feeling motivated. This takes a lot more motivation and it's a little bit more expensive. So if you're just starting out, I would totally recommend a little treadmill like this. You can even slide it under your desk and work at your desk if you need to. I love this. So I'm gonna try and hit 1.5 miles. Okay, we're almost done with this walk. I've gotten 37.95 steps in. I bumped it up to 3.0, 37 minutes. I'm trying to get to 1.75 miles. I'm at 1.73. I'm gonna bump it up to 3.2 to try and get there real quick. 196 calories burned, 38.50 steps, 37.5 minutes, 1.75. We made it here. I'm just gonna wait till the time comes around so I can end on an even time. 38.90, 3,900 steps, and 38 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I need some water. But that's it, guys. We did it. We got our walk on, and now, even though I'm out of breath, I'm gonna be energized for the rest of the day. I feel like that little walk always helps me push through all the tasks that I need to get done. So, round of applause for us for getting up and doing it when we didn't want to. I need some water and a shower. It felt amazing to take an everything shower, and I do need to blow dry my hair, but I am gonna let it air dry a little bit while I do my lashes. Before I brush it out, I wanna show you what I put in my damp hair, starting with this Wella Ultimate Repair Protective Leave-In. I really like the Wella products. I also really like the Pacifica Leave-In. It's like an 11-in-1, but that one is like a little bit more thick, where this one's more of like a serum consistency, and the Pacifica one is more like a conditioner consistency, if that makes sense. But I do mostly just run it through my ends and just kind of work it in there like that. And then for my scalp, I have been using this Saturday Skin Scalp and Hair. It's a strengthening peptide treatment, and you just kind of do a couple of little drops throughout your scalp, and then you're gonna massage it in. I like to do this before brushing because I feel like it kind of helps distribute all the product that I put in my hair. So I'm just gonna massage that through. I actually just got a gua sha for a head massage, but I think it's in my nightstand. I wish I would have remembered that, because I need to start doing a gua sha more often. Ever since losing weight and being, you know, on half of the diet that I was eating before, I feel like my hair has started thinning. So hopefully this will help strengthen my hair and get my hair thick again. I also need to start taking biotin vitamins. I have some, I just need to get in a better routine. But next I'm gonna add in this Oribe Serene Scalp Oil Control Treatment Mist. I've used this the past 2 times that I blow dried my hair, and I can't decide if it's working or if I just have good dry shampoo, which I've also started using this Pacifica Best Day Ever dry shampoo, and I love it. A little goes a long way, and it does last a couple of days, and it gives me lots of volume. So yeah, I'll leave everything that I use in the description box, of course. But yeah, now I am just gonna brush through my hair, and then we'll get started on my lashes. I also think that I might do like a self-tan contour. I don't usually do that, but I feel like I need to start doing that, because I've been going makeup free a lot more, and if I can have a contour already on, at least for like a week, then I'll look more done up, even though I haven't done anything. So it's being high maintenance so that I can be low maintenance later. And since I'm doing all the beauty stuff today, I might as well, right? Okay, so now it's time for lashes. I haven't had lashes on in over a week, I feel like, and I'm really excited. This is my current favorite pair. I did get this glue with the style that I ordered for vacation. Like, this came in a set. I think it came with some tweezers. I can't remember, but I'm really, really loving this glue. This set isn't my favorite of the fairy lashes. I really like the Beatles one in the fairy lash style, but I did grab these, and I think that they are a cute, like, everyday wispy. They're long, not too long, full, but not too full. So I've been enjoying these. I will link them down below. But this glue, I'm telling you, I've never had a glue that's lasted me more than like 2 or 3 days for these extension style, except this one. Or maybe it's just the technique that I started using, but the last time that I applied it lasted me a whole week. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I do is take a clean lash curler. I do have one specifically for the bond at the end, but I do start with a clean one. And since my lashes are so straight, I am gonna curl them upwards. Okay, it's got a good curl. Now I'm going to apply some bond. Pretty simple. I do like to keep the bond like at the base, but I do apply a little throughout the mids and ends of the lashes too. And I'm gonna let that set for a second. I do have a little fan here, and I like this one because it's on a stand, so I can just leave it on my vanity and point it towards my lash glue while it's just standing here. So I'm gonna turn this on a low and just point it right here. I personally like to start from the inside corner and go to the outside. So I'm just gonna grab one of each length. So starting with the 8, I just pick it up off of there, and then I flip it over to grab it from the end. And then I kind of angle the mirror downwards, look down, apply. And if it doesn't fully catch the lash, I'll take the opposite end and just push it towards it. Now I'm gonna grab the 10. Sometimes it's easier to put it on the mirror and then grab it the other way. And you don't want it like right on the lash band. You see how that one's kind of away from the end of my lashes? That's kind of what you want, because then it's going to be pokey and uncomfortable. Moving on to a 12, 14, and 16. Okay, now we are all applied. Look how pretty those are. I am loving these. I'm definitely repurchasing them. Now I'm gonna take the lash curler that already has all the glue stuff on it. It is pretty sticky. Probably should get a new one, but that's okay. I'm just going to go and curl the base of the lash lightly, press them together. It will get stuck because there is glue. It's okay. Just don't pull it out too hard. Now I'm gonna go to the middle of the lashes. Okay, there is the first eye all done. I am just gonna brush through it before the glue completely dries. This just kind of separates them so they're not all glued together. Okay, I'm gonna let that set for a second while the fan is still blowing towards me. Just right here out of view. And then I'm gonna take the original lash curler, the one that's all clean. I'm gonna curl the other side. I have been using this week to apply that Milani lash serum, and I feel like it really helped keep my lashes strong. so that I don't lose them all. I really like that lash serum too because it's super affordable compared to the other lash serums, and it actually works. But yeah, now I'm just going to apply the bond on this side. Again, we're gonna concentrate most of it at the base of the lashes, but you do want to blend it upward a little towards the middle and the end. While that dries down a little, I'm gonna go back to the sticky lash curler, and I'm going to take the seal side and I'm just going to apply some of that on the pink part and then underneath the black metal part so that you're getting the seal on both sides of your lashes. So now I'm just taking that lash curler, applying it mostly at the base. Then I'm going to move upward towards the middle and then again on the ends, just so everything is fully sealed and it's gonna last you as long as possible. This glue feels ready for me to start applying, so I'm just gonna repeat the lash map, starting on the inside at the 8. This one is the 10, 12, 14, and the 16. I do like to just push the lashes up so that they're stuck on the glue. Taking the curler again. Got like a clump of glue right here from the lash curler. Yeah, I really need to get a new one, I think. There we go. I think I got it. Now I'm gonna apply the seal again on the bottom. Gonna seal this glue together at the ends all the way up. Now I am completely done. That took, I would say, about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, but honestly it does save me a ton of time throughout the week without feeling like I have to put on a full face of makeup. I just do a little bit of concealer, blush, and bronzer, and of course a lip, and I'm out the door. So again, we're high maintenance now so we can be low maintenance later, and that truly is so easy. I always love my results, and I love that I can change out the different styles of lashes that I wear depending on my mood. So that's how I've been doing it, and I feel like it's been working out for me. So hopefully that helps. I think my hair might be ready to blow dry. So I haven't decided though if I'm going to do a curl blowout or a straight one, just because I am cutting my hair too today. I think if I do the curl one, it's gonna be too curly. I might not get the layers like really where I want them. I might try to cut my hair straight. I don't know yet. I don't really have a game plan. I actually decided that I wanted to show you this blow dryer because it's actually a straightener blow dryer in one, and I love it. I got it from Amazon. It's actually really awesome. So let me show you the features. I am gonna turn it on. It does have a digital. Listen to how low that is. The air is coming out from right here. When I close it, the air is gonna go much higher, and it stops on its own. It does also have a lock, so if you want to do just your roots, you close it, lock it, and blow dry your roots. I like to turn my hair upside down. But yeah, since I let my hair air dry, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to put heat protectant. I'm gonna do that now. This is the Kristen S Blow Dry Mist. It's supposed to help your hair blow dry faster. It also adds a lot of shine, helps hide split ends, all the benefits. I really like this one actually. And now I'm gonna use the straightener. Turn it on. It's at 320 degrees. So I love this blow dryer so much. And I'm not typically someone who likes to straighten my hair, but I have been a lot more lately because this tool is so easy. And I like how quiet it is. I like that it turns off after a certain amount of time if I'm not using it. And yeah, I don't think I have anything bad to say about this, honestly. Look how straight and shiny my hair looks. Even my dry split ends, they look so good. I love this thing. Truly love this thing. If you're looking for something to ask for Christmas, this is it. And it's affordable still at the same time. So 100% recommend. Let me get the rest of my hair done and I'll show you my results. Okay, there is my hair all blow dried. Look how smooth my ends look. They were crazy dry looking before I did that. And this really helped smooth them out. It made my hair look super shiny. And yeah, I really love this tool. I know I've said that already, but it is absolutely true. That literally took me like 15 to 20 minutes, which normally if I'm blow drying and curling, it'll take me 30, 35, especially with how long my hair is. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut because I have been putting this off for too long now. First thing I'm gonna do is bring my hair together and cut off the ends. And I always just skim the ends when I'm cutting my hair. You will never see me cut it like 2 inches at a time, unless I'm being dramatic and going from long to short, which Josh is trying to convince me to go short again. It took me a long time to grow out my hair though, so I don't know if I want to do that. I probably should start brainstorming how I'm gonna lighten my roots. It seems to be fading pretty well with the highlights that I had done. I did those in a separate vlog, I think towards the beginning of spring this year. I did also post it on TikTok. Yeah, I think we're good on the ends. I may go shorter, I'm not sure. But I do want to start on layers because my shortest layer is pretty long right now. It's like down to here. 4 layers. Probably should have done a middle part. I do like to do sort of like a triangle shape where it's angled like that. I don't know how I want to cut my hair, honestly. I'm actually gonna go from my crown all the way down, sort of at my temple, sort of like the Brad Mondo, but just in smaller sections. So the Brad Mondo thing is where he pulls it up in a ponytail and then you just bring it forward and cut it straight. But I do like to work in smaller sections. Probably gonna cut about that much off. I can tell all this down here is dead, so we're gonna cut that off. Now I'm just gonna take a wider section on the front, bring it forward, try to brush it out. That is a really thick section. I'm gonna cut off these ends, dead ends. A lot of my split ends are gone. I do want to go shorter, but I like to take it a little at a time personally. Now I'm gonna take the front, create face framing layers. I'm gonna blend that down. Really just shaving off the ends. So it does look a little shorter. And that's how I would get my split ends off if I wanted to stop there. But I don't think I do. I think I want to create some more layers in between. So let's just go a little bit shorter. I'm used to having long nails and I have no nails right now, so I'm feel like I'm struggling. Right there in front of my ear. Just push this section back. I'm gonna try and mirror that. That line is not straight at all, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's a lot shorter. I just took it from in front of my ear to like right behind it. So it looks like more hair, but it's not at that much. Now I'm gonna start on the back sections. With the back of my head is not any of my business. But I do want to layer it just a little. So I just did a straight part back here, pulled it forward, and I'm gonna trim the ends. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one middle layer back here. I feel like my hair almost already looks more full, even though it's like super straight. Before I felt like it looked long and thin like this, but now with the layers, it's kind of poofing out a little. I really don't have a lot of hair on the floor, honestly. I do like to blend my layers with this like toothy scissors, and I just kind of skim the ends just to texturize it, because my hair is very long and heavy, and I feel like it blends the two sections together. I don't know, maybe I could be delulu, but this is how I've been doing it for years, and I've always liked how my hair is styled. I even do it like this when I cut my hair short. I just do the same technique with the layers. Bringing them forward and then blending them with this. I don't think I really want like super short bangs right now. My bangs are pretty dead on the ends. See how this is kind of choppy right here? This one, I'm gonna take it and just try to blend that choppy. I am an amateur. I've never been trained in this, so I have learned some tricks to fix my mistakes, and it's definitely this texturizing scissor technique, I feel like. I kind of wish I would have curled it, honestly, to see. Maybe I'll curl it real quick with the blow dryer so I can see the layers, but I feel like that looks pretty good. I feel like there's a lot more volume throughout here now. Should I go shorter on the layers? Because if I go shorter, then it's gonna be just the same technique with bringing the triangles to the front. I am gonna curl it though. Okay, so here's what my hair looks like curled. I think I'm good with this haircut. My shortest layer is about right here, and I feel like it added a lot of volume to just this midsection of my hair and made it feel not so heavy. So I'm happy with how it looks now. I will say that I did spray some of this Kristen S Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. I need to get more of this, but I really like it just to texturize my hair and poof it out a little bit more. So I did it on this side, and you can kind of tell how it's like sticking out a little bit more. So let me show you. I do just like to lift and spray from underneath and just kind of fluff it out, and it'll start kind of separating those curls and adding just extra texture and volume throughout there. I am happy with this haircut. My hair looks so much more healthy and bouncy. That's my at-home haircut routine. I do need to laminate my brows, and I did a same-day order because I completely forgot that I had thrown out my last brow lamination. so let me show you what I got. It's actually a lash lift, but I'm gonna use it on my brows. It should have everything that I need to lift my brows. I did also get this Ardell brow glue. I've heard a lot of good reviews on this, and I haven't been loving my brow gel that I've been using lately. I did try the NYX one. I think it's the NYX glue, but I really did not like that one. I do not get the hype around that NYX one. I do like the NYX tinted one. I've used it before here on my channel, but yeah, so this also claims that it's an instant lamination lift, and it comes with a brush. So I'm excited to use this. I probably won't need it once I laminate my brows, but it is nice to have my brows stay where I want them all day. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. Okay, so here is everything in the lamination kit. It does have spoolies and applicators. This are under eye patches, and then it also has this tool. It has the glue, the perm, the fixation, nutrition, cleanser, cleaning tool, and lift pads if you are doing lash lifts. I don't personally do lash lifts because I just do lash extensions. And I have tried a lash lift at home. It's actually pretty hard, so I don't prefer to do that. This is cling film. It did come with the last kit that I had. I just went ahead and kept it, but I also have bought this separately on Amazon. It's just to cover up the perm and the fixation so that it actually heats up and actually works. So I do have this. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the glue first. We are going to glue my brows in place where I want them to be permed. Don't be shy with the glue here. As you can see, my brows do grow downwards, so that's why I like to do a brow lift. And sometimes I'll trim them, other times I don't. It just depends on how long they are, honestly, and how lazy I'm feeling. Now that I've got the glue on, I'm just gonna brush them upwards. I do kind of try to be dramatic about it. Lift it as much as I can. Okay, I'm just using the other side to press it down so it's stuck. Repeating on this side. Okay, those are nice and lifted now. So I am gonna grab these like Q-tip looking style one, and we're gonna go in with the number 1, the perm. We're gonna apply generously. Now I'm just gonna take this little film and apply it so that it covers both brows. We're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. So now we wait. Okay, 10 minutes is up. Now I'm just going to remove this, and I'm just gonna wipe away the perm so we can do the next layer. Most of the lift kits that you get will always have the numbers on it. So it says number 2 fixation right here. We're gonna go in with that next. I'm just using that same tool, honestly. We're doing a generous amount all over the brow here too. Grabbing some more of this little cling film, and again, just over the brows for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes are up. Now I'm just gonna wipe away again, and we are mostly done. I'm just gonna apply the number 3 nutrition. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, honestly. Depends on how lazy I'm feeling or what I'm doing that day. But it is nice to have a little bit of oil in here. Just calms everything down. Then I'm just gonna take the number 4, which is the cleanser. And this really just gets off the glue residue. And I'm just gonna wipe that away with a clean wet wipe. Brush out my brows. They are nice and laminated. I really need to get new razors, you know, like the facial razors. I don't have any because I don't typically shave my face, but I do like to use it around the edges of my brows, and I don't have any. I'm just gonna use, I hope this is charged. Yeah, I'm just gonna use one of these small little razors. I'm just gonna clean up any hair up here on the sides of my brows. I'm gonna take some little fine tweezers and I'm gonna pluck around the edges. I also like to just pluck a little underneath. I do try to upkeep the underneath of my brows. I just keep a set of tweezers in my vanity, and when I'm doing my makeup, if I notice that I'm getting a lot of stragglies underneath here, I'll just pluck them real quick. But like I said, I do like to have the razor because it does get a crisper line then just plucking. And I like these really thin ones because if I don't have the razor, then I can pluck in a straight line. See, I'm not really lifting, I'm just kind of dragging and pulling, and that helps with the shape too, which I feel like, I don't know, maybe my brows are ready to be cut down. I'll brush them up and then brush them back at the tops. Kind of just makes them look a little bit more full without having to fill them in. But yeah, there are my lamination results. I really like them actually. I've been needing to do this for a long time. Okay, I think I do want to do the self-tan contour hack just because I think I want to incorporate this into my routine more often. I have done it before and it does actually look good, but I haven't been doing it for a long time actually, and I've been on the go a lot with taking the kids. We have activities after school every single day of the week until Friday, so we're go from Monday to Thursday. We have a break on Friday, and then Saturdays and Sundays is soccer games. So I think that having a self-tan contour on my face will be really helpful, especially with me getting ready. So I'm just gonna put a little on a paper plate, and I'm gonna take this sort of like small little makeup brush, and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on the brush, and I'm just gonna tap it where I would contour if I was doing my makeup. And I am gonna go in circular motion so there's like no harsh lines or anything. But there's my forehead, it's already looking cute. Go some more, we'll do it on the contour lines. I do kind of want to connect these. This is the first time that I'm using this Saint Tropez one actually, and it is the advanced 1 hour tan. I might just leave it on overnight. I'm not sure yet. 1 hour light, 2 hours medium, and 3 hours dark. It's already 9, so I might actually just leave it overnight and rinse it off in the morning. I'm also gonna put some on my jawline. Bring it down a little. I hope that doesn't look weird. Should I? Maybe I shouldn't have gone all the way down the neck, but it's fine. I just won't add any extra there. I do want to snatch up my jawline. I'm gonna do a little more on the forehead because I feel like I didn't pick up a lot. I'm just adding some more. Maybe I shouldn't, but okay, I'm gonna stop all on my head. I did end up getting one of these little paddle brushes. I don't think I've used this a single time, so I'm gonna try it out for nose contour. Ooh, I feel like that did a pretty cute little nose contour actually. I don't typically do a line on contour, but I think that might be cute. Also want to do some on my eyeshadow. Maybe I should have grabbed an eyeshadow brush. Is this safe for eyes? I hope it is. It's not gonna be funny if it's not. I'm just gonna let it sit as it is right now because I do need to do my nails, which I usually leave them for last because I will put the kids down and then I'll have a glass of wine, do my nails, chill. So yeah, I think that's what I may do. It's my night to put the kids down. I don't know why I'm doing that. I need to stop, right? Stopping now. I'm all out of self-tan and I did just use one pump. So I feel like this is gonna last forever. I actually didn't do a lot of self-tan this summer. I did natural tans this year. I wanted to be more proactive on taking the kids out to the pool and being out and being active with them. So we did a lot more outdoor activities, so I didn't have to self-tan, but hopefully this color gets pretty on my face. You know what I've been thinking about, and I want to ask if any of y'all have done it, is lip blushing, because I like my lips. I don't think that I would ever do like Botox or anything, but lip blushing I have considered, just to get them a little bit more pink, because they are kind of pink, but just like maybe on the outline. If you've done it, let me know. Would I have to find like an esthetician, or could I do it at like a tattoo shop? If you know anything about that, let me know in the comments, because I kind of want to try it. And that's the only thing I think I would get tinted. I don't think that I would do like my eyebrows or anything, but my lips, if I can make them just a little bit more rosy on their own, I might be into that. Okay, I got the kids to bed. Josh is opening us a bottle of wine, and I have my little... You know it. Yeah, I'm excited. I have my little nail kit here. I did recently haul a bunch of fall nails from Shein, which I have in my office because I want to share them in a fall accessories video, because I did also get some shoes and jewelry and stuff. Thank you. Cheers. That's good. That's really good, actually. I do have this set left over that I ordered sort of late into the summer, just randomly, and I haven't worn them yet, and they're super cute. So even though they're not like a full-on fall style, I think I might go with these, because I don't know if I'll get to wear them. Should I do these like short little almond nails? Yes. Or not long square nails? I have been wearing long square nails for a couple of weeks now. Change it up. All right. I usually let Josh pick my nails because I'm so indecisive. I did get this one from Shein. I really enjoyed this one. It is just like a long square style, but it came with 4 different colors, and they also had glitter around the French tip. So I really enjoyed that one, actually. And these are also from Shein. I think it was like $4 for the 4-pack. But anyways, let's get started. I do always start with the Olive and June cuticle remover. I'm not sure that this is all that great. I mean, I use it because I bought it, but I heard that I think it's the Ardell one, the one that's blue, is really good. But I just bought that, so I'm using it. It does work pretty well though, actually. It's just a little drippy. I always just apply on my cuticles, and you're supposed to let it dry down a little before removing it. So this is always, see what I mean? Like, it just completely squeezed out. I have to be so careful with it. It is a little messy, but it gets the job done. While that dries down, I'm actually just gonna clip my nails down. I don't like having my natural nails too long underneath my press-ons, so I do cut them down. Okay, I got my nails all trimmed down. Now I'm just gonna grab one of these like metal cuticle pusher things. I did also get some cuticle pushers that were also nail files, but they're also in my office waiting to be shared in that haul. I thought I had brought one in here, but I couldn't find it. Maybe I'll use it next time, because I'm way too lazy now to go get it. But what I do, or what I had been doing, is just pushing this back, and that cuticle remover stuff just makes it super easy to remove the cuticle that's like stuck on your nail. And this metal pusher does typically get everything off for me. So I just go through and remove all my cuticles first. I got all my cuticles off, and so now I'm just gonna go in with a basic little nail file. This little mini one is the one that comes in all the little packages, but I actually really like these because they have a nice round shape to where I can file it like this, so it pushes back my cuticle if I missed any, and I can just really file it down, get in the crevices, and file off all that old nail glue. I do like to like remove my nails and then wait at least a day to do them again. That way I'm not having to file too much, because the nail glue that's like left behind, it usually washes off like as I'm washing my hands throughout the day and just, you know, doing things with my hands. That way when I go to put new nails on at nighttime, then I don't have as much to file. I have been using press-ons for a few years now, and I feel like my natural nails are still nice and thick. You saw them earlier. They do still grow long if I let them. They're not like soft and brittle. If you go to a nail salon, you know that they take that nail drill to your nail and they file them down so far that it even hurts to like touch. I never deal with that from doing my nails here at home. So I would say that my natural nails are still pretty healthy. I'm gonna finish filing them and then we will go through and size the nail. Okay, so now it's time to size the nails. I am most likely going to have to file these down quite a bit, which I do have a bigger nail file. This one's a little bit too big, but then the next size down is a little bit too small, and I would rather it be too big than too small. Like I can see the corner of my nail kind of coming out here, and if you don't have a nail covering your natural nail wall to wall, it just makes it easier for like water and stuff to get underneath and break down the glue faster. So I'm just gonna file this down. I would say this whole process takes me, what, about 30 minutes, you think, babe?
Yeah, I'll say so.
That fits perfectly from wall to wall. And so we're good. I'm gonna take the same size, tiny little number on the tip of the nail on the underside of it. And I'm just gonna file that one to fit my right hand. I think the reason that I liked these so much is because they fit my natural nails perfectly without having to do a lot of shaping in them. So I do typically stick with like the long square nails, but it is fun to switch it up. And that's the best part about press-on nails, especially if you're ordering them from Shein. This set probably cost me no more than $1.50, and it's the cutest little nail designs. I have done a couple of press-on nail holes from Shein on my TikTok page, actually, if you want to see what kind of styles I've gotten. And then we're just gonna repeat for the rest of my fingernails. Usually the ones that are put up right here on the display section will fit my nails pretty well, so I don't have to do a lot of guesswork from the top portion. Yeah, we're just gonna repeat the process and then we'll glue them on. Okay, so I've got everything sized and filed down just right, so they all fit perfectly. I am just gonna start gluing down. I did order this 20 pack of nail glues from Shein. I'm gonna say it's cheap for a reason, but it did keep my nails on pretty good. My favorite one is this one. I need to try and see if I can find it like in a pack, but it's the one that has like kind of a pink tint to it. I think this one came with a set of nails at one point. Maybe I bought these on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I really like this one. I'm hoping that I have enough for this whole set today. But yeah, so what I do is I just squeeze the glue onto the nail, and I squeeze quite a generous amount. So you want it to cover the whole nail bed where it's gonna, you know, glue down to your natural nail. And I do like to let it sit for a second so that it dries down and gets tacky. So what I'm gonna do is I kind of honestly work 2 at a time. I do like to make sure that all of the nail filings are like removed, because sometimes it'll get stuck underneath the nail. So I just scrape it off. But yeah, so now I'm gonna apply glue on the next nail, and then I'm gonna go back to the first nail, blow on it a little and just make sure that it's kind of tacky. And then I'm gonna line it up on my cuticle, make sure it's straight, and then press it all the way down. You don't want to press too hard, but you do want to give it a little pressure. I just add a little pressure for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I just kind of wipe away the excess glue that comes out from the top. And once I feel like it's starting to dry down, I'll let it be. You don't want to push it down too long, because then all of the glue that's supposed to be gluing down your nail comes out from the top and the sides. There is that first one done. Before I go in with this one, I am gonna add glue to the next one, let it sit, and then we're gonna move back to the one that already has glue. This one should go on a little easier because it's had more time to dry down. I'm gonna line it up on the cuticle, make sure it's straight, and then press it down. Oh yeah, that one dried down way faster. I'm gonna continue the process and I'll show you the results. Okay, all my nails are all glued on. This set is so cute. I love it. I'm glad I decided to do it. I almost skipped this set because I was wanting fall nails, but I think I can live with this for like a week and a half. Super cute. The last two things that I do are really quick, actually. I do like to go over top with a top coat. This is the one that I'm using right now, OPI top coat. And I just do a quick layer just to keep the design on the nail. So I just go over the top, and then I do get the tips of it underneath. I'll try to do it closer, but so we're just gonna go over the top of the nail, cover it, and then go underneath, just like that. It just helps the design not chip at the tips of the nail, which is like the most common place where it does start fading and chipping away. Even with super cheap nails like these, I feel like that technique helps the design stay longer. I have also bought like more expensive nails. These ones, X-Coat tips from Amazon. I actually really like these, and I do think that they are worth the money. I love that they come in a set. They fit my nails perfectly, and they come in like multiple colors. But even these, the color does come off at the tips if you wear them long enough. So I do always just go in with that top coat. I just remembered that I have this self-tan on my face. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep in it because it is midnight. I did not realize it was midnight already. I'm tired. I do not want to wash it off and put all my skincare on. So I'm just going to finish up my nails, put some cuticle oil on, and probably knock out after this glass of wine. And then I will come back in the morning to show you what it looks like when it's washed off. I'm actually really excited to see the results. So good night. Cheers. And my glow up will be complete tomorrow. It's the next day and I just washed off the self tan. I think for the first time that I did it, it came out pretty good. I've got some color around my forehead, even in my cheekbones. My nose looks snatched. My jawline looks snatched. So I think I'm gonna keep this in the routine. If I need to do my makeup in 5 minutes, or even just go without makeup and just add a lip tint and maybe some concealer, a little bit of blush, I could be ready in 2 minutes if I needed to, which is really nice. I do have to do a full face of makeup today because I am filming, but even so, I'm already skipping a couple of steps because I won't have to do cream contour. My brows are mostly done. I just have to fill them in. I don't even need to use a brow gel if I don't want to. Obviously, I don't need to do anything with my lashes because those are done. And it just makes getting ready in general, whether it's a light makeup day or a heavy makeup day, so much easier, and it cuts down on a ton of time. So I think The self-tan contour is staying. It's worth it to be high maintenance so you can be low maintenance later. My nails look good. I am in natural lighting right now. I don't have any extra light on me. I feel like the light last night was washing out my nails, so there is a better view of them. I'm gonna turn on the light though so you can see how it looks with the light on camera, which of course is gonna make it look 10 times better. So yeah, I'm excited to see how quick it takes me to get ready. So let me go do that and I'll let you know kind of what the timeline is. Oh yeah, my hair also feels so healthy and bouncy this morning. It did lose a lot of curl because I did straighten it first, but I think I'm gonna crimp my hair into those tight waves to see how the cut looks with the layers and everything. I love that hairstyle. It's so fun. So let me get ready and I'll be back to report on how easy it was to get ready. Here's the final look. It actually only took me like 15 minutes to get a full face of makeup on today, which, as I've been saying throughout the video, it really is so helpful to be high maintenance while you're doing the DIY beauty. That way, on a day-to-day basis, you can be ready in 15 minutes. It truly is worth the time it takes. I would say the bronzer will probably last me anywhere from like 4 days to a week. The brows usually stay laminated anywhere between 2 weeks and 3 weeks. I even push it even like a month and a half in between, but I don't have to do my brows very often. And my lashes, I've gotten it down to where I can keep them on for about a week. They do feel nice and secure today. So that's a good sign that they're gonna last me a few days. And I go honestly like 6 months in between haircuts, but I'm really liking the results. Even with the crimped hair, I think it looks voluminous and not just long and heavy anymore. It was totally worth it. Oh, and of course, my nails usually last me anywhere between a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on if I get tired of the design quickly or I just want to switch them out. I will do that more frequently just because it is super cheap for me to do my nails here at home. And I've got a lot of nail designs that I want to get through, so I do change those pretty frequently. But if I don't want to, or if it's like a more basic nail, I do try to keep them on between 2 weeks. I hope this video was helpful for you today to see what I do DIY at home and how much it saves me, because literally it's in the thousands, and that's not even including highlighting and coloring my own hair, which I do at home. I did do a video with these highlights in a vlog, I think at the beginning of the spring, if you want to go back and see how I did my highlights here at home. Like I said, I am kind of thinking about what I'm going to do with my roots, but they are growing in really nicely right now, so I don't think I'm going to change them for another couple months maybe. But with that being said, I will, as always, vlog my hair transformation for you. I know y'all love seeing that. I don't know if I'm going to add any more highlights. I don't really want to be blonde. I did want to be lighter for the spring. I really haven't decided what to do for the fall yet. It may stay like this, but it's definitely not going lighter. I do have a whole hair playlist if you want to see how I went lighter in my bleach journey, because I have been pretty blonde there for a hot minute. So if you're interested in those videos, that playlist will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun as always. I am finally about to film the Shein fall fashion haul that I've been promising. I might try to knock out both of the fashion hauls today because, like I said, the kids are home with strep, and I'm kind of feeling like I might be starting to get it. Hopefully not, but luckily I am already stocked up on medicine, so I'm gonna go do that. If you're not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. That's just gonna help YouTube know that you enjoy my content, and it's gonna push it to you as soon as I post. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.